Billy's already down the red. Looks like he's going to be knocked out super early in this match. We've still got 40 seconds left before before hurry mode even kicks in. CJ, oddly enough, though, I felt like he should have got singed on that just then, but gets out of it.
Barely. Who has the power-up advantage on this standpoint? Looks like, is it CJ who has the power-up advantage in this standpoint right now?
I'm not sure, because while Billy has the remotes, he doesn't have any power-up to go along with it, really. He's got like 2 bombs, maybe 3.
He's been able to capitalize on that before, but not sure if this is going to work right now.
And right now, I'd argue Sean Knight has the best advantage, because he seems to have line, and not quite infinite, but at least like 7 bombs.
Hey, that's a lot. That will easily make a difference. And even then, if he gets hit, he's not going to lose all his bombs at once unless he stays in that explosion.
That's true.
Vince seemed to take a little bit of a hit there, and wow, we are in the midst of hurry. CJ took a bit of a hit there. Now it's rather low health all around right now.
Yeah, no, this could be a one bomb takes it. 3 players in the red. Yes. CJ about to join them too. We've lost Sean Knight. 3 remote bombs just sitting around doing nothing. Okay, no one can tank right now. It's all going to come down to whoever gets singed first. And it's hidden potential.
Wow, Vincent's out. It's now down to Billy and CJ, and Billy wins the round.
All right, we've got 3 players with 1 point right now.
I'm surprised. This isn't the first time that Billy was able to recover from a relatively disadvantaged position, but like you said before, Juker, it's not really just the power-ups, it's the overall strategy and just...
It's the power. It's what you do with the power-ups, I guess.
JDK Live, thanks for resubbing. Here's your kaboom.
Oh, he's back?
I don't think he's here. I think he just auto-renewed.
Well, if you're here, sorry you missed the match.
We'll replace... Dead will be secretly replaced with JDK.
I'm okay with that.
No one will notice. We've replaced Juker's regular Dead with JDK. Let's see if he notices.
Here we go. Billy's got soft block walkthrough. Gonna try to snipe as many power-ups as he can from hidden potential. Does a good job right off the bat with double flame. Sean Knight left to his own devices with speed up.
And Billy's doing the smart thing here with trying to take advantage of the less accessible block at the moment.
Billy playing the distance game, not necessarily a bad game at all.
As opposed to Baz.
Really worked out in his favor. He got a health increase and everything. Piercing bombs almost sniped Sean Knight. Barely misses, though. Billy's got actually a really good flame going right now. It covers almost half the board.
Looks like someone grabbed an infinite there. Was it CJ or was it Sean?
That looked like CJ. Sorry, that was actually Sean, and Billy has it now.
Yep.
Billy going on the warpath.
Yep, he is. He's got the speed upgrades, and I think he has one last soft block left before that block walk is no longer useful. Does anyone have a bomb walk, though?
Oh, I'm hearing a wee being whispered by Billy. Billy goes crazy. Is this a good idea, though?
Oh, it looks like JDK was doing the same thing. SummerSlam.
Oh. JDK, sorry, man. You've been disqualified. You've missed your round.
Maybe, since he is here now, would it be possible to throw him into the match with Dan?
You want to make it a 5-player match?
We could. I mean, he's here now, and... What do you say? I mean, if we're giving Dan a shot, I think that's the fair thing.
But Dan gave me a heads up on that, though. JDK might have, and I might have just missed it, but... Alright, we're going to leave that up to the chat. Do you want to see Dan the Enigma's round be a 5-player match?
Should we put up a straw poll?
Yeah, let's make that might be a straw poll.
Alright, Dan, that's your thing. Dan says he approves of it. He wants his chancing at losing being even greater, then yeah.
I think the only person opposing it is Tenmar. If Tenmar's being the voice of reason here, I take it. Oh, Vincent is out.
So's Billy. We're down to CJ and Sean Knight.
All right, we're putting this to straw poll, but it's looking like mostly yes so far.
Unfortunately, Potential is not able to get through here.
There could still be a draw to shake things up, though.
Could still be.
Vincent is the only
I'm
player
not
without a
banking on
point, but you never
All
know.
right, the straw poll is up. It is an overwhelming 84% yes.
This is an unwarranted, unconventional turn of events here, but
Pac-Man is swallowing that no.
Meanwhile, CJ and Sean Knight fighting really close. Sean Knight gets sniped,
Oh,
but it's a tie.
hi! Oh!
No, it's not. No, it's not. Someone got a point off that. That looks like it would have been
Is it CJ?
CJ's. It should have been CJ's.
We're waiting for confirmation. It's very intense over here.
Yep, confirmed.
Yes, it was
CJ
CJ.
Hunter. CJ 2 points. Sean Knight and Billy 1 point each. And we've had
Which
one
means
draw
it's
so
down.
far.
So are we playing until the next person gets the 2 points, or?
It'll be whoever gets the 3. You remember, it's 3 points to win.
No, we're talking about
Oh.
the 5 one, right?
No, we're talking about this one
Oh,
because
okay.
because 2 people are advancing, so it's basically the first person who gets a 3, and then whoever
Well-
happens to be second place, or.
With how Vince was playing in the first round, it's kind of amazing. It's looking like his potential is quite hidden at the moment, actually.
Oh my god.
You can see he has 0 points. But yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, it's 85% yes, so that next match is gonna be, it's the next one, right?
Alright. Yeah, JDK, if you want to make up for missing your match, we'll put you in with the other 4 players. But keep in mind, only one person moves on, so you're actually going to be in a harder match than anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that Dan Genesis was not happy with that decision too, so.
Hey, you know what, Dan Genesis? If you win, the greater victory that you achieved, winning in a 5-person match. Some people got lucky, they got into a 2 match. Some people got 3. Yeah, take what you can get.
Yeah, Dan, I was wondering why you were a little gung-ho to add another player to a one-person moves on round.
The vote has already been made. Oh, Genesis is saying he's good with it.
All right. Well, best of luck to you, Dan Genesis. I know who I'm going to be voting for.
One of Dan's.
No. It's one of the whatever the next Basco product is that I'll be reading off.
Yep.
That's the real winner.
Best. People are saying execute the Enigma.
That'll be the next wrestling move by the other Dan.
Tanmar, if you want me to be perfectly honest why I'm letting the 5-player match go, it's because we didn't quite even reach 32 players as it is. So to disqualify someone who actually showed up before we could actually like stop doing things, I feel like it's fair to give them another shot.
See, that's my reasoning behind it. It makes sense. There wasn't 32 people as is. Why make the the total number of people even lower? If he's here, he's here.
A lot of crazy bombing happening right now in this match. Hidden potential at about 60%. CJ 75, Sean Knight 50, Billy about the same as well, 60. Everyone's getting super aggressive as they realize time's running out. If CJ gets his point, it is over, and it'll be a tiebreaker between Sean Knight and Billy.
Oh, to the floor.
Oh wow, that was a narrow dodge by Vincent. Twice over there. It looks like. Let's see here. Is Vincent gonna be able to stay it in to make this a 3-way tie?
Possibly. We just lost Sean Knight.
Just lost Sean Knight. Down to Billy, CJ, and Vincent.
Billy
and
traps
looks like
CJ. No, Vincent's out, but Billy and CJ are still in it. It's gonna be. I think that's
That
a
is
CJ
what
point.
looks like
I think
draw.
that's CJ.
It looked like CJ. That
Nope.
looked like CJ from my side.
Draw
That's
gets
a draw.
Was
draw
a
gets a
draw.
point.
Wow.
Man, that was a close one.
Oh, that was Oh, that was intense.
We
Be
could
honest
lose
about that.
sponsorship from Basco. Worry not, Tenmar. Worry not.
Don't worry, Basco are a bit of a bunch of dirty capitalistic whores.
Is there an actual Basco logo besides the oil one? Apparently.
No, not yet. Not yet, but
Back a little bit. So
Tenmar, hey John, you know what? Tenmar's gonna make it up to you by sending you a nice bouquet.
Aww.
Perhaps a Basco branded bouquet.
Oh my god.
That's so nice of Tenmar.
That is very nice. Remember, the things that look like roses may not actually smell like roses. What does that smell like? Pain.
What is the smell of pain?
Death. Explosion. Sulfur, possibly.
It looks like Billy is barely holding in with almost half health.
Trying to speak and spell. You're not good at this commentary stuff. Like the professionals like Zucker and John.
Where we're not saying anything right now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It looks like CJ Hunter has the most health at the moment. That could change at any instant. I don't know if anyone has any particular power-ups that are useful in terms of remote bombs, but
No one currently has remote bombs. CJ looks like he has no power-ups at all, to be honest.
wow. But also the most health, so that's kind of an odd place to be in. It'll probably force CJ to just be in full survival mode for now. And wow, that was a very impressive walk around he pulled off to not get hit.
Billy got singed on that one, though. No, CJ actually has a
did.
decent amount of bombs. He doesn't have too much in the way of fuse.
But it's not as bad as we've seen maybe Billy have a few times where he had remote bombs and no fuse.
And the chat has just confirmed that he indeed picked up extra health, so that's why CJ's still in the green.
Huh.
Yeah. So all the soft.
Someone's saying in the chat, though, how does Cave Johnson feel about Basco? Good question.
That's a very good question. If he wasn't fired from Basco like 38 years ago.
Yeah, that loser had to make his own lame aperture science.
Mm-hmm.
We all know how that went.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meanwhile, Billy's knocked out of the match. Sean Knight has remote bombs. And everyone else just seems to be playing the distance game right now. It looks like we're going to have to wait for sudden death or, hurry mode to kick in to start getting a little bit more aggressive.
Yep, in about 8 seconds, we're going to be under pressure.
Falling down on me.
See, I was going to go there, and for once I chose not to.
I couldn't resist, I'm sorry.
Technically, we did give GDK one last chance. There you go.
There you go. We did it. We've done
There
it.
you go. We've just done it. And CJ finally is under 100 health. Sean is going to have to... Sean's got to move if he's going to want to avoid getting crushed by the blocks at this rate, but... His potential gets mowed down to... It looks like he's in the red. Potential
Vincent is
gone.
out. Sean Knight's going to have to play an amazing game right now to prevent CJ from winning it all.
CJ could just tank a blow and take out Sean in the process.
If CJ wins it here, Vince is immediately not
CJ's
able to
trying it.
advance.
CJ's trying it. It's not enough, though. CJ takes the point.
Sorry, Vince. You've been eliminated.
Sean Knight and Billy, you guys need to stay in for one quick sudden death elimination. Whoever wins between you two is moving on.
I was rooting for you, Vince. What did you do?
Well, you know what you can do with all that money you just lost?
What is that?
I don't have a commercial for this, but I do know that Basco offers debt consolidation as part of their services.
Is there
Simply
anything that Basco doesn't do?
They don't do discreet children's birthday parties. Let's just say after a couple of suits, in which the birthday boy / girl had a rather, quote, explosive cake that, quote, hit shrapnel against all the party goers, Vasco has had to sort of step out of the birthday game.
Did the cake result in explosive diarrhea in everyone who ate it?
No. The cake just exploded, and there was, steel and lead shards inside of it. Standard birthday cake fillings.
Dan, your major competition is still there, and that's your ego. So you better watch it.
Yeah.
All right, we've got CJ and, I'm getting confused with everyone who's in this match right now. We have Sean Knight and Billy in a one-round sudden death. Whoever wins it moves on with CJ. Sadly, Hidden Potential's already been eliminated. Ooh, okay, never mind. I thought two of them started right across from each other.
Where they start, they start.
All right, let's see how this goes right now. They're actually connected in one area right now, so they could just start attacking each other and being dicks. Looks like they're going to play the safe game and try to get as many power-ups as they can.
Playing the safety dance.
Billy's got a line power-up already, and really could be taking advantage of that in these tight quarters to lock in Sean, but I don't think he has enough bombs to pull off really strong lines yet. Blowing up that speed down and taking up a speed up, so if Billy gets an infinite, he could definitely do some dickish things with those bombs.
Does Vasco have a pharmaceutical division? Someone's asking.
Well, okay, that decides what the next ab is going to be. Fortunately, I have this one already written up and ready to go. So
I feel like all we're doing is just doing all the Colbert Report stuff.
Possibly. I forgot how most of those go, but
Colbert's a good show.
Colbert's a good show.
Isn't he taking over one of the late nights? Like, what is it, Letterman?
Yep, he's taking over Letterman's show.
Good for him. I believe he's not bringing over the character of Stephen Colbert. He's being himself.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no point because, like, it's not a news show.
Yeah,
right.
I'm okay with that.
And also, the writing quality should still be the same. It just will be, a different...
Stephen Colbert being himself rather than the character of Stephen Colbert.
It'll be Colbert as opposed to Colbert. That's right.
Yeah. I don't know if I can deal with him being Colbert again.
Wow, look at this thing. They both have at least full health, if not over heal. And this is going to be a rather tense minute and 10 seconds until we get to pressure.
What about a technology department?
Already have that covered. Stop getting ahead of me, guys. Some of these I still need to finish writing.
Prescott Pharmaceuticals. Yeah, Chenzo's confirming the Colbert thing. All right, no one's hit anyone yet. I upped the timer slightly to make sure they had enough time to get power-ups before sudden death kicked in. But I only upped it by 30 seconds. So this is going to be a close match right now. Surprisingly enough, even with one player having remote, no one's hit anyone yet. Nope, there we go. There's damage on Billy right now. Billy's down to about 80% right now. Sean Knight's still in the green.
Do it for your McDonald's, Billy.
Wrong Billy. Sean Knight takes a heavy hit as well. They're both tied at about 75%. Billy has the advantage of the remote bombs. That may end up being his saving grace right now. But if Billy's not careful, he's going to start singeing himself. He's come close with a couple of those plays.
Ooh, this is a good gift that someone posted in the chat.
Yes, that is a good victory gift there. Oh, geez.
I'll drop it here for John. That is from Serapi Cat.
This is a very evenly lined up match. It looks like the two are effectively sort of blocking each other into corners. Billy probably trying to get Sean to make a mistake and get crushed, but neither of them can tank out an explosion.
I'm not going to lie. This might actually become a draw because they both kind of screwed each other. No! Billy with the smart play, but he robs himself. Oh, no, wait, no. That is a point.
Nope.
That is a confirmed point for Billy. Billy, good play. You move on.
Very good play, Billy, and he moves on.
CJ and Billy might move on. Now I'm gonna fuck around with the tree a little bit.
Look at that gameplay you can. It's pretty great.
I will momentarily. I've got to do a little subbing, unfortunately. This is where things get a little tricky. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to mess with this on the side while we get the next match set up. We are going to go to break, but we need the following 5 players for the next match. We need... I'm just going to bring the chat up so I can see this. We need Dan the Enigma, Furio Tigre, Dan Genesis, I Am 3D Homer, and JDK Live. The 5 of you will be playing around to see who moves on in Bomberman Act Zero. We'll be right back.
Oh, looks like Dan has to use the bathroom so he doesn't get the shit beaten out of him. This is gonna be a good match. Are we on ads or?
We will be in a second.
Oh, okay.
I was giving them delay so they could actually hear me say the announcements. But should be good now. There we go. Now we're on ads. Okay, Dragox is Furio. Got that confirmed. Then I unplugged my headset.
JDK might not show up now.
Oh man, if JDK came back and then didn't stay.
The hilarity of
I'm not waiting for JDK. If he's
not.
If he's not ready right off the bat, we're just going in.
That's right.
Man, I gotta mess with these trees a bit.
Oh, someone's saying adjust the rules.
I know, don't worry.
All right, let me see here. I'm trying to pick which product to do for the next read up here. I got 1.
How about I'll message you. I know which one I want to
2, 3, 4, 5 left at the moment.
see. You do that one.
Really? You want me to pull that one out now?
Well, when else are you gonna? You already missed the opportunity earlier.
What? The opportunity earlier for it?
Yeah, you know when we hold on, I'll message you that. There you go.
Yeah.
No better time than the present.
Fine. All right. Just let me know when
If JDK doesn't show up, oh man, Vince should totally take his spot. You did say 5. Was saying JD just don't care about showing up. Or maybe he's saying he can't connect.
I don't believe in JDK. I don't think JDK is actually real.
I was gonna say that maybe he's some kind of AI, just like, you know, the Patriots in Metal Gear Solid.
I would say that I'm a JDK theist, but you know, that would just be a horrible pun to say.
Yeah, apparently he can't connect. What do we do?
Keep trying. Yeah, he's in the game.
Oh, never mind.
All right. Well, is it time for a commercial? It's time for an ad break here.
We're on actual ad break, so you've got a bit still.
All right.
All right. CJ 1 and Billy 1. We're back. Go for it.
All right. In a world featuring nuns, singing nuns, only one woman has risen above the rest to bring down the house in more ways than one. Sister Act Zero. Whoopi Goldberg reprises her role as Dolores Cantor, a loud singer changes to a nun at the St. Catherine's Parish. Now it's been over 20 years, and while the music's been hot, the action has only gotten hotter. San Francisco is overrun with neo-Soviets, and Sister Mary Clarence decided that enough is enough. These nuns are ready to kick some ass. Produced by Basco Films and featuring acclaimed director Michael Bay, with guest appearances from Optimus Prime and Donatello. This is the only movie featuring singing nuns, explosions, robots, talking turtles, and singing nuns. Sister Act Zero, coming to a bargain bin near you.
Sister Act Zero, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
He needed movies, and I randomly, jokingly said that because I was thinking of the posters that they have of that in Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize what I had said, and I was like, you know what, that's so stupid. We have to do it.
All right.
That's right.
Remember, folks, this is a 5-player match, but only 1 player moves on. Make it count, boys.
That means you, Dan.
I'm trying to think which of these is the stupidest one. Actually, though, I know which one is the stupidest one. It's the most recent one I showed with Juker. It's
Hey,
easily the
you made that one, not me.
I know, but I'm just saying it's still the stupidest one of them. Would you agree with that?
Yes. I don't know what you were thinking earlier when I was playing Metal Gear Rising, and you're like, we need this.
You didn't complain about it, though.
I didn't, because, you know what? It's Vasco. I expect shit from Vasco.
Yeah, you know. Well, Basco is a very fine sponsor, and I think that this 5-person match is going to be as disappointing as we all hoped it to be.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
This is going to be the tensest one right now because we have 5 players, but only 1 moves on, so.
That's right. It's an all hands on deck. Got 2 Dan.
Chat is saying ready assault.
Well, nothing's happened yet on screen. Everyone's still got full health. It's only a matter of time till something happens, though.
Jess is overhealed at that point.
Someone is asking, has Vasco ever released a porno sketch?
No.
Very blunt.
No Z-list pornos yet.
Also, I'm not going to write an ad copy for a porno. I'm sorry.
Yeah, those don't get to show on the radio waves.
Besides, really, how can you make an advertisement? The best you can do is come up with a spoof title, you know.
Don't let it explode too soon, something like that. Dick jokes.
Yeah, make dick jokes. What is a good Bomberman porno name?
Low in your load. How about that?
Exactly. Oh, looks like there's an infinite up there. Who's going to go for it? It looks like... Oh, Ragox.
So far, the only person with health left.